What's going on, everyone? Panda here. So let me give you guys an update on the gimbal. And I realized something that I did in the video when I was making the content for the Feel F5 or F5 FW586 monitor. I think it's a great monitor, but I made my final decision to do something that I think is gonna help benefit me because I have spare batteries. So I decided to shoot in this format, straight head, where I have the controls, my hands on one controls, and the other hand is on the handlebar. So that would help with stability. Not only that, I have it here, which I can tilt to a certain extent. But what I plan to do is, I use these. I'm going to show you right now. I use these little bolts or adapters or 1/4 adapters or screw adapters or converters, whatever you want to call it. I was thinking that I may have had some of these in the bag, so I started looking inside my Pelican case and looking inside my spare hardware, and it was there. And this is what I used to actually mount it like this onto this handle. But I do want something that is going to extend a little bit out a little bit, not too far. Uh, but I may address fixing that in a second because I got spare parts over here and over the pelling. So when I shoot, it's going to be shooting dead on with the monitor and display. So here's another thing. I think about making the video over about this monitor so you guys can get a better view because you guys were seeing it in a very different position than I was in that video. I knew that was going to happen, and I do now have my brightness on 50, but my backlit is actually about 60%, 65%. So should all the way around give me a good indication how bright this is. I wish YouTube would give me full control of my exposure so I can show you guys. It is bright. Look how bright that is. So I am using the grid, and it's working pretty well. Now, I am going to tell you this. For one, using this monitor and the gimbal in conjunction, one hand like this, is more practical because if you are shooting videos, you should be shooting in this kind of setup, dead on. Everything is in a line. If you're shooting across, like the monitor being here, you could mess up a lot. And I noticed that in some of my footage that I mess up a lot. But I also noticed that my footage is not stable when I shoot like that. If I shoot in this setup, in this format, I'm much more likely to have better stable footage, especially with a DSLR camera that does not have built-in stabilization, but has digital stabilization, which I don't really count on the camera. But with that said, everyone, I'm looking up some information about the newer F5 or FW586 monitor. They're, from what I'm gathering, they're all the same. But some are not the same when they have like the plus, or they have, because now they have different features on those newer models. Yes, they are newer models now, or the big boys. But this is my setup when I'm shooting. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep it simple. I kind of want to keep it simple. I don't want too much hardware because extra hardware just add more weight to the gimbal. If I could just keep it simple and make it neat and make it easy, better for me. But I don't like how these cables are sticking out like that. So, You know what would be great? If I had $1,000 to spend and I can buy the wireless video transmitters. Yes, with no cables. Oh, that would be so much. But then again, that's more weight to the gimbal. So let's think about this again. We need a cable that is going to be flexible, which that should work for that should work for now. But we need a cable that's flexible, but also has conjunctions to be versatile and flexible, but weather seal, meaning like waterproofing. Because there are really nice cables on Amazon that are thin, but they expose the HDMI ports. And I recommend those for some people if you do indoor studio work, but not outdoor work, because especially if it rains. So if you are going to use those cables, please don't use it in a rainy or overcast day because you don't know if it's going to rain or not. Keep those kind of cables away from moisture because you can damage your not just damage the cable but damage your camera. But I decided to go with the beefy standard cables because they last longer and they're durable, and I like the fact that this is HDMI to mini HDMI and not like the Sony's where it's micro HDMI, which kind of sucks. I hate micro HDMIs because they break so much easier on Sony camera bodies, and if you're a Sony shooter, you know what I'm talking about. You know how much those is a pain in the neck, and Sony should start doing the mini HDMI cable instead, but they just refused. But if I pick this up right now, watch. Easy, one hand, and it's center. So when I'm shooting or make the videos again, I'm gonna try to probably I'm probably do that video where I'm gonna actually have everything realigned so you guys can see with the GoPro. But yeah, and sit it down. But we are gonna make some fine adjustments. We're gonna make sure that everything's realigned. Make sure that it's perfect aligned, not off balance or center or off center, because it doesn't seem to be quite balanced, and it's in reverse. All right. Let me place you guys over here for a second as I fix this. All right. So just make sure this is aligned. Perfect. Make sure that this. All right. What I want to do for this is extend this a little out so I can tilt this a little bit more. Because if I tilt it, it's going to hit the gimbal. So what I want to do, just leave it there for now, is find maybe a small bracket that I can screw that down and then put this on top. I like this handle because it's a leather handle. It feels comfortable. It's nice to hold in the hand. It's not like the gimbal itself. You got the aluminum metal that's exposed. It gets kind of cold sometimes, especially if you're going to hold this in the winter. That's not going to be ideal. So when I shoot, I can do shots without the headphones on. I mean, I got the shotgun microphone here, but if I take that off, I should be able to shoot and do any maneuvers or kind of shots with the gimbal or tricks or whatever you guys want to call it. Alright, so I think looking at this, why is it doing that? Pretty slow, yeah. No, not slow, but that's how I set this up. And it's kind of drifting off to the side, the gimbal. It's weird. It's like it's drifting off slightly. Like, let me make sure that it is. Right, guys. Alright, so I might have to recalibrate the gimbal again, maybe. Take this off really quickly. See, that's how easy this monitor is. You can just like take it off. And look, like you can view it in portrait too. And it's bright. Look how bright that is. Really bright. And like I said, the brightness on 50, and let me double check again. Let's go over. My backlit is at 60. So, yeah. It's at 60, and it's doing pretty well. And there's a lot of ventilation in the back here. I might not have said anything or talk about that, but there's a lot of ventilation back here because there's a lot of heat coming off this. It feels a little bit warm, but right now it's pretty cool. You can feel a little bit of warmth to it right now, but what we want to do is try to extend this out. Oh. And the gimbal just went. Okay, we're going to take that piece out, and we are going to realign the gimbal again. Yeah, guys, you gotta keep doing this every single time you add and take off gear. You gotta do it every single time. Gotta make sure it's balanced. Push this back a little bit. Oh, push this forward a little bit. Sorry, there we go. And then, say we don't have the microphone on the camera, so now we have to adjust that a little bit. Come on, slide. That seems perfect. Tighten this up. Now we need to get snap. There we go. Perfect. Try to get as close as perfect. Boom. Now, what I need to do for this is find a piece for this that I can extend this out a little bit. So let's try to find something. Now we got this cheese bracket. We don't want to use this because this is going to add more weight, but this is also too big. But it's a nice cheese handle that you can use from time to time. I use it from time to time, but yeah, we need to find something else. So I got a bunch of tools here. So let's go find something. Got an emergency glow stick. I'm gonna use this for light painting. Whatever, if I get a female model to come out to the beach, come with me to the beach after night. Audio cables, USB cables, I got tons of those. That's okay. Okay, we got a SSD, extra SSD there. Look at that. Alright, we need to find something. Alright, take these off. We need to find something that we can just extend this about 2 inches out. Just 2 inches. All I need is 2 inches. And let's see what we can get here. We got too many of these little tools. We don't have enough L brackets. I did have an L bracket, but it's in the trash. I threw it in the trash. I threw it in the trash for a couple of reasons. It's a pain in the ass, and just didn't no one wanted it. No one wanted it. So, all right. So what we need to do is this has to come out a little bit. 2 inches. That much. We need this much to come out. It would have been nice if this was a little, the handle would have been nice if it was a little bit longer. Just 2 inches longer, but it is not. Can work with it for now, but still, the purpose of, yeah, the whole purpose of setting this out the way it is to get it to where I can use the audio on the camera and also use the monitor, but I really want the monitor to be two inches out from this way. So let's go look for something. We have something. Don't tell me I don't have any other tools. Normally, I'm very handy with getting stuff like this, but not today. We need to figure this one out. All right. Back you up. We need to figure this out. Okay, we need to figure how to, okay. Can we use, that's the thing, I don't want to use a ball head because the purpose was to, well, we could. We can absolutely use this ball head right here, but yeah, I'm not sure yet. Hold on. Screw this down. This has to be in first. Yeah, we're not gonna get, that's gonna make it too high, too big. We want it to stand out. Alright, so I guess that plan kinda is scratched. Because now we needed a 90-degree rotary or a 90-degree joint to go back up, which unless I find me another ball head that I apparently somewhere must secretly have somewhere. I'm just trying to make this gimbal as portable and light and functional without adding any parts or any hardware or buying any additional hardware. Alright, we got, wow, got scissors. Alright. Pliers. Pliers. Okay. I got no adapter. This is not looking very good, ladies and gentlemen. I know we are always carrying around adapters or little mountain adapters, but what's that be? Yeah, this is looking too shabby. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to come up with some strategy to actually get this to work, right? So, put this back in here, put it back in there. There. I'm gonna put this in there too now. Because this is, there's no point using that. We don't have no intent to use the cheese bracket whatsoever. That's not my intent. My intent was to make this or yeah, a little much easier for me to shoot video with this gimbal the way it is. So I think I'm gonna have to just deal with it because I've really been wondering if I can readjust. Maybe I can readjust this. Instead of doing all that. Let's see if I still have room. Alright. Yeah, I got room. See, this is what we want. We want this to happen. Yeah, we want this to happen. Alright? We don't want nothing to touch each other in the clearance. So I guess I can just move it up forward. I kind of want to move it back a little bit. But, because some lenses are kind of front heavy. So, just try to work this. Alright. See, I'm not a big fan of this Zhiyun release plate. The rubber keeps coming off. I crazy glued it. I left it alone for freaking 3 days. I didn't touch it. It dried. But when you start putting anything on it, it just rips it off. Like, it's not a very good rubber platform or release platform. It just makes everything, like, it's shredding right there. You can see, you guys can't see it, but I can see now it's just the rubber's coming off. Yeah, this is not looking good. Alright, see, yeah, came off. Right here on live stream, came off as I was tightening this in. Wow. They want $20 for these things. And it, yeah, this is really stripping it. I gotta take this off now. Guys, wait till you see what it's, oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. What's the deal with that? Holy. No way. That just did that. Oh wow. The rubber right here. Wow. Look at that, guys. They want $20 for this, and this is what happens. Yeah, right. I'm going to return it. Yeah. This is no good. This is... Turn this off. This is no good, guys. This Zhiyun release, quick release is bullshit. It's crap. Look what it just did to the rubber. Wow. Definitely sending this back and getting my money back because, or give me a new one because this is, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. And it wasn't even that tight on. Oh wow. Yeah. This is. I want to use this because the single fact that like it's a quick release, and I can take this off when I need to. I was going to buy another one so I can use it for the tripod, but now I'm not too sure if I want to buy one. Because you guys just saw that just came off. Now I probably could crazy glue it again, but I just feel like I'm just wasting crazy glue. Oh, I feel like that's That's all I'm doing is wasting. Alright, so what we're going to do now is go find the crazy glue. If I can remember where I put it. I thought I put it with all the tools. And obviously I did not put it with all the tools. Crazy glue, where are you? Alright, here we go. Nope, that is not what we want. There we are. Alright. What we're gonna do now, check this out. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're going to try to fix this, because I need it right now. So, because I need to do some testing. Take some crazy glue, take this rubber piece off again. Okay, it's the second time it's happened with these cheap. I can't believe they asked $20 for these things. It should be $10. Obviously, it's not lasting very long. Crazy glue the hell out of it now. Here we go. We're gonna crazy glue. Make sure. All right. And then now I'm gonna put it back on. Ooh, make sure I don't get that on my finger. Oh, on my finger. God damn it. Alright, use the, oh, the cap, oh, the housing, whatever, plastic cap housing. Just pat it around. Oh boy, stick. There you go. Can't believe this thing broke. Oh, I got my nose is bleeding. Yeah, I get nosebleeds quite often. I gotta be extremely careful now. It happens. It's been happening for a long time now. It's gonna make sure. Alright. It's not the cleanest job, but hopefully it's gonna do the job. You know? So, yeah. So, it's not what I call perfection, but I just can't believe that crack came off. All because I wanted to put this on. So, I'm gonna like, wow. Damn. Can't even take this off. Are you serious? Wow, that thing's really stuck on there. Oh, there we go. Gee. Wow. Alright, for now, we're gonna let this dry. I'm gonna use just this. And alright. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Oops, oops. Bad kicky, bad. Alright. We gotta fix that release plate, but I'm sending that shit back. But as on you know, that's not worth 20 bucks if it's going to be doing that all the time. I gotta get this right. Alright, and now I need to tighten the bottom. Where are flathead screwdriver? I need this flathead screwdriver. The one that comes with the L bracket here with the leather arm. I don't understand why they thought that was going to be easy for you to tighten stuff in, because it's hard on your fingers. So I wasn't too sure why they thought that was going to be like. Alright, I'm going to take this down now. There we go. Alright, so now we got that going. Now we have the clearance. Do we still have the clearance that we are looking for? Even, no, not quite. It's not looking. Alright. Can I move this a little bit up? I'm gonna move that all the way up. And okay, that looks good. Just twist this in. This is what we want, right? Alright. Okay, now put the cable on. Let's try to balance that out a little bit. Okay. And then turn this on. Alright. Turn this on. Takes a minute to boot. Yeah, it's going to take a few seconds. Alright. See, here is one of the problems that I'm not understanding the monitor. I want to display both the monitor and the back of the LCD for a reason. I want to see how accurate it is, but we gotta tip this We want to get picture to picture. Anyway, I think I got the way I want it. I actually went for 2 inches. I got my 2 inches by just adjusting the gimbal a little bit. Even though I want the gimbal to be back a little bit, because sometimes lenses are front heavy, and I want to balance it out. But I guess that'd be okay. But yep, I can shoot like this. Now I can tilt this monitor like this, and then like get the shot that I need really low. See, more practical to shoot like this. And then if I need to come back up, I can always twist the monitor back around. And then if I need to get a little crazy with it, I can. Maybe. With that cable, it's limited with the cable. Yeah, it's kind of limited with the cable. But you get it. Yeah, this is the way I want. So, I think it's going to work. But still, little unbalanced there, right there. See, it's forcing itself this way. Weird. No, man, you belong there, friend. And then lock you in. I just gotta recalibrate it again. Yep, that's the thing about Gimbal, you gotta recalibrate stuff all the time. But I really wanted to use this. This is gonna make life easier. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is take this off, put it on the top of the gimbal. So I'm gonna have to disassemble everything over again. But other than that, guys, you just sat through a live stream of me trying to figure things out. This is what I normally do, trying to make my life easier as a travel photographer, so I can get rid of stuff that I don't not need. You guys can use it. That's why I'd rather just give it away and guys, see, no one got masks on. But anyway, yep, I wanted to actually just make this life easier, because I got too much stuff and I need things to go in the Pelican case. And I'm going to still keep the ball head, because always keep ball heads, because they come useful. But am I going to ever use these? I'm not quite sure, Irix. It's a nice gesture. You guys give me so many cool stuff, but and I got 2 of them inside each other. Yeah, got 2. All right. So what I gotta do now, since I got the setup that I want, you know, it's a great setup. And it's light enough, and I got control like this. See, there's control here. I got it. Nice. I'm happy with that. Alright, shut this down. Charge these batteries, because they are dying. Especially on a Canon camera. Unloose that. Unloose this. So this is the reason, another reason why I want to make life easier for me as a travel photographer, is that when I disassemble this, I know where things should go. Like right now, disassemble this, so we don't have to disassemble this, but we are going to have to disassemble and break down the gimbal. So and that's what happens every single time with this L bracket. this was supposed to come loose, not the gimbal. And I need to change. Yeah, I think I need to change. Should just take the camera off instead. I didn't know I was gonna do that, but take the camera off. See, it should be that easy. All right. Boom. Now, what we want. Oh, wow. It's tight. See, this is the problem for this L bracket. These screws that it comes with, it should never came with this. This is too much of a problem. So this is why I want to put the quick release plate onto the gimbal. This time, hopefully it doesn't come off. It's a lot of pressure on it now, so therefore it should be easy to come off. And now we can put set this up with this. Get a plate of foundation. Alright. Because we want the face to be realigned right here too. So alright. Has to be right here. Alright. So now what we want. See, this is pain. Such pain. I know. This could be much easier. Be much easier if I had to. Look at this grown ass man playing with his camera toys. That's what some people might be saying right now. It's like a little kid with his Matchbox cars. Come on. Oh, this thing is nothing but trouble. Cowbell, your freaking L bracket is a piece of work. Doesn't want to do anything. Right, alright, let's do this. Screw in. Come on, bruh. Screw in. Jeez. You're making this so difficult, homie. See, that's not straight. Not coming loose, but it's coming loose. It's twisted. What? It's twisting because of that quick release plate, the rubber. It's just making it glide. Stop it. I beat you. Making it everything. Make it so hard, bro. Doesn't need to be hard. And then that's another thing, Zion. You sell yours for $30. I got this for 20, and it's much. The feed is much better. Come on. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Ah, perfect. Yes. We got that perfect. Yeah. Good. Now, let's put... First, we need to take this battery. We need to charge it. And we need to find the battery. The other battery. Because I do got a battery grip for this one. I got battery grips for all my cameras. Here we go. And always extra battery for the monitor. And there's a release button back here, so boom. And then I can charge this battery as well. It's just charge these batteries. And now, put everything back onto the gimbal once more. What the? Oh, I was going to use that for... Alright, leave that there. Straight. Okay. And alright. And then we can power this again. Alright. What do you guys think? Simple, easy. Like this leather grip though. It's nice and soft right here, especially for the thumb. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Slightly. I'm just practicing, guys. This is what I do. Alright. I think everything looks good. I noticed there's a slight little bend to this arm. For some reason it's like not as straight as it's supposed to. But yeah, I might have to recalibrate it. Just shift again this way. This is now, because everything's aligned here. You see how I shift over to that way? I'm going to have to recalibrate it again. Alright, so we know. False colors. False color will look good. Let's see my skin come. Ooh. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's turn this off. Alright guys, you have seen it. Trying to calibrate. I need to calibrate this gimbal one more time. This is a pain. I take everything off just to calibrate it. I know, silly. Because it's shifting over this way. It's not even like straight like this. You see? And it's just moving back this way. That's not good. So I definitely have to I have to take everything off again. Even though I got everything straightened out in order, still steps to making sure everything running perfectly, I guess. Alright, that means I gotta have to readjust this. Readjust this halfway. And see, and that's fine. See, that's fine. I don't understand why she do that. Alright. Oh well. Gotta realign it again. I wonder if I could just do it this way. Come on. Let's see if the app will let me. Because this is not fair. Because I don't really don't want to take this off again. Because that's a pain. Just to try to line that up. But anyway guys, you guys see here first. Panda is at it again. Bored out of his mind on a Friday night. I got no date. Even though I choose not to have a date. Because, let's be honest, women. You ladies are lovely out there, you know, but there's only quite a few ladies that I like, and they're not even in this country right now. And I miss them so much. Alright guys, talk to you guys.